Yeah, I tried my best, man. I tried my best to hold off for as long as possible, but I mean, you guys have seen the leaderboard, man. I mean, it's a bloody Corvette, old Corvette party. Like, you know, there's there's no getting around it. The cars at the moment is the fastest on this track, I guess. Like, whether in the whole game, not too sure, but on this track for definite, it is it's just faster than the other cars. I feel like, which is the reason why everybody was just picking it. I think eventually towards the end, I think maybe I had like a 15. I had a 15.6, and obviously my place in it's the top 30 that qualify for the race, so my place is just going down and down, and I'm like, yeah, eventually I'm just gonna have to. I'll be very fortunate if the AMG does like stay in there, so I had to put a lap down basically in the Corvette, and yeah, you got to drive this thing quite aggressive, get this thing around corners, but its straight line speed is, oh man, like I think its fastest speed was 267 or 268, one of those two, like really fast. Then you got in terms of its cornering, like it's not bad. It's not. It doesn't feel as nice to corner as some of the other cars, like the Audi, Corvette, new Corvette, AMG, Bentley. Like, it doesn't feel as nice, but at the same time, it's definitely like capable. Like, it's definitely capable of getting around these corners like really, really fast. And oh, you know, let's also not forget the super duper aliens that are just dominating this leaderboard. Like, to get into the top 10, you have to get like a 14, a 214. Jesus, yeah. that shit ain't happening with me, boy. Damn it. I mean, I'm alright, but boy, this is not that good. Nowhere near that good. So you know, all you guys definitely take a bow, because those are some really good times that us mere mortals would can only dream of attaining. Let's see here, what else? I mean, yeah, this thing's just a rocket ship on wheels, but then fuel wise, it's obviously at the bottom, or basically level with the C7. So they're both, I mean, this one has a tanker 110, the C7 has a tanker 120. The Z06 here has consumes 4.35 liters, whereas the C7 consumes 4.6. But then when it comes down to like a 60-minute race, they're both going to need to do a pit, whereas all the rest of the other cars won't. Because I think, yeah, the Z06 needs a 118, the C7 needs a 125, and then when it comes to a 90-minute race, again, they're both right bang at the very bottom. Z06 needs a 174, and the C7 needs a 184. So they both basically need to pit 64 liters. So you know, they're both kind of on par there. But yeah, you know, fuel wise, very, very poor. But in terms of actual pace, you know, this thing just does damage. It just does damage, and that's just me. I mean, obviously, seeing what these guys can do with the car is frightening. So, but then I imagine that these guys will probably put down really fast times in all the other cars anyway. But I guess not as fast as this car. It's a shame though as well. In the competition doesn't act the same as the leaderboard. So like usually on the leaderboard you can see like one racer, you can see the different sort of lap times they do with all different types of cars. Where so you know, you'll see the main leaderboard, so everybody's best time, but then you can also then just click on a certain car and then you'll see what the best times were with that car and blah blah blah. Whereas with this competition was slightly different. I think it only shows just your best time in whatever car it is. So like for an example, my best time previously with the AMG was a 15.6. So, and then my best time with this Z06 is 15.2. But then going back onto the leaderboard to see what the ranges were with the AMG, I realised, oh, my time's gone. So I guess, like, yeah, as soon as you do a better time with another car, it just erases what you did with the previous one. So yeah, it would have been nice to see what these guys, everybody else was doing with all the other cars, but you know, it's no big deal. Just curious. But yeah, I mean, like I said, like obviously I think yeah, I've qualified for this race on Friday. I think it's either this Friday or next Friday. I really don't want to race with this car, to be honest. Mainly because like I know it's gonna be they're gonna do another balance of performance in RaceRoom, and I know this is probably gonna be one of the cars that's gonna take a slight little dip in performance, as with maybe one or two other cars maybe. So I don't really like. I don't like when I know something's going to be changed soon. I'm just like, let me just leave that and I'll focus on another car or something. But yeah, I feel like if I was in this race, I'd probably go with the AMG or the Bentley. I like those two, and I feel like they could still be somewhat competitive with this car. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be. It's going to be ridiculously tough if with people that do race with this car, but at the same time, you know, I'm not there to win. I'm just there to have fun and you know, see what happens basically. But yeah, interesting competition. Interesting. I feel like I've learned quite a bit, like trying out all these different cars on this track, and obviously still got lots to learn in terms of like car control and track knowledge. But yeah, if there's anything else I've missed out, I've done the fuel, done the pace, okay, braking wise, yeah, braking wise don't feel good, but it doesn't. It's not the best, but it's not the worst braking wise. Like I feel like its braking is slightly better than, for me, it's slightly better than the Bentley and the M6. I don't know. What else? But yeah, cornering wise, it still feels quite nimble, and obviously, like I said, I don't really need to talk about its pace wise. I should have put up a video of like when I first did tried to beat my time with my previous AMG. The way it just pulls away on the Camel Straight, I'm just like, oh my god. So yeah, but then in the middle, I was still able to like keep a similar distance in the middle sector where I'd expect the AMG to be better. And then obviously towards the end, you just pull away a little bit more. So, but yeah, anyway, I've talked enough. I mean, it's an interesting car, but it's gonna be nerfed a little bit, kind of like the way the Alpina was. But yeah, man, it's looking forward to this race on Friday. It's gonna be interesting. I haven't raced. I mean, that's what this is all about for me, really. Just finding like really fast guys to race with, and then just learning from them. Basically, it's fun to race fast, and fun to learn from people that are better than you. That's the only way you're gonna. I feel that's the best way to improve. Just race people that are faster than you. Get your ass handed to you a couple times, and then just take notes, and then learn better. So, but yeah, anyway, man, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, obviously try out the setup. Hopefully, it helps a little bit, and you guys tinker it to how you need it. And I'll catch you guys later.